Just a heads up, I will be starting my prom video series soon, so I will be taking requests for makeup looks and makeup looks based off of your dresses. Please send me any pictures of your dress that you have. You can send them to any of my social media accounts, or you can tag me in any looks that you would like me to do a video on, or just send me a picture of any looks that you would like me to do a video on. Thank you.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Bailey. If you are new here, welcome, and make sure you're subscribed down below. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. This week I decided to do a get ready with me kind of video. It's my brother's birthday today, so I'm going to be going downtown with my family for a little birthday dinner for him. So I'm going to be showing y'all what I did for my makeup and what I'm wearing for my outfit and everything. And let's just get on to it.
So the first thing I'm going to be doing is moisturizing with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Just putting a little bit onto my fingers and then spreading it around my face evenly, making sure it's all soaked in. Now I'm using the Urban Decay's new primer. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. I think it's the Optical Illusion one. And I'm just blending that into my skin. This one does have argan oil in it, so it's very nice for my skin. Now taking Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. This is the dewy finish one. It's in the shade 110, and I'm just kind of sponging that onto my face with a beauty blender. It is a damp beauty blender. Now using my Urban Decay concealer in the shade, I want to say it's light neutral. I'm just kind of concealing and highlighting all over my face. And I am blending that in with my beauty blender as well. Now I'm going in with my favorite translucent powder and a damp beauty blender. I'm just kind of spraying my setting spray onto a blank beauty blender and picking up some of the translucent powder with my new damp beauty blender and just kind of placing that everywhere that I put the concealer. Then I'm going in with my powder brush and just kind of dusting away the excess and making sure the rest of my face is powdered with that excess. For brows, I'm going to be using a powder, so first I'm going to kind of comb through them with just a little spoolie brush, and then I'm using these two shades from the 350 matte palette of Morphe, and I'm just going to kind of briefly show you how I fill them in very quickly. Now I will go back in later and set them with a gel, but for now I'm just going to be filling them in with this powder, and then I'm going to be using my concealer again, just the same one I used under my eyes and to highlight all over my face, and I'm going to be using that with a concealer brush just to kind of clean up underneath my brows. I'm going to be putting a tiny bit of the Lorac eye primer onto my finger and just kind of blend that into both of my eyes very quickly. And the palette I'm going to be using today is the Tartelette in Bloom. It has some nice maroons and browns and kind of gold and silver shades in it. The first shade I'm using today is the shade Leader, and I'm just placing this on my eyelid to map out where I want to put the rest of my eyeshadow. With a blending brush, I'm going in with the shade Sweetheart, and I'm using this as my transition shade for all of my eyeshadows today. With a tapered crease brush, I'm using the shade Rebel in my crease and just kind of warming up the look, getting it ready for my lid shade. After that, I'm taking that same blending brush that I used for the transition shade just to blend away any harsh lines. Using the shade Leader on my finger, just the same shade I used before, I'm going to be placing this all over my eyelid to create a smoky look. Then to blend out any harsh lines, I'm using that tapered crease brush, and then again the blending brush that I used before. Now I'm going to be using the Tartelette Travel palette. I think it's called the Tease, and I'm using this very light pink shade just to kind of blend away and really create a nice ombre with my look. As much as I love the shade that's in the Tartelette palette, I don't like to use it as a highlight, so I will go back in and use my actual highlighter later on my eyelid. But for now, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I'm going to be bronzing and contouring my face and my nose. Then going in with the matte blush from MAC. I think this is in the shade Desert Rose. It's one of my favorites. And then I'm going to be blending that out all with my powder brush. Then using my favorite highlighter from Becca, it is in the shade Moonstone. And I'm going to be highlighting the high points of my face, on my cheekbones, in the center of my face, and using my pinky, I'm going to be using that in my inner corners and on the high points of my brow bone. And I'm going to be blending that out with the blending brush that I used last for that super light pink shade. Then blending my face out with the powder brush that I used before. To set my brows, I'm using the NYX Brow Gel. It's a tinted brow gel in the shade Auburn. Since I did dye my hair, which I will explain later, I do have darker brows. Then I'm going back in with a spoolie brush just to make sure they are not too stuck to my face. After I curl my eyelashes, I'm going to be going in with my favorite mascara duo. The first mascara I use is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And then I go in with the Benefit Roller Lash just to kind of separate my lashes a little bit and get away any excess clumps. To set my face, I'm using the H2O Mist and Fix from Makeup Forever, then using an old card that I have to kind of fan my face and dry it before doing my lipstick. I'm using the Studio Gear lip liner in the shade Sand and the MAC lipstick in the shade Viva Glam 2.
Okay, so now onto the hair. I know this room has a very like a yellow cast to it. My hair is not this red, for those of you that have been following me on social media. My hair's not this red. I'm going in with Batiste dry shampoo, Divine Dark, while I'm telling you this. But basically, I dyed my hair so that I could maybe try to like save some money here, because I am going to be hopefully moving out soon. So I'd like to be able to start like box dyeing my hair, because getting highlights, it's so expensive. Obviously I'm not going to have the money for that. So I decided to go dark. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like at first. It has faded a whole bunch. I mean a lot. I'll also insert a picture of what I was like going for in my hair color. So I am on second day hair right now.
So after putting my dry shampoo in my hair and then combing through it, I'm going to be kind of pinning up the top half with a little claw clip and then just curling the bottom layer. I am curling them away from my face using a Hot Tools clamped curling iron, and I believe it's a 1/2 inch curling iron. I am using the Big Sexy Hair hairspray to hold my hair into place, and I will be breaking up the curls later. I'll show you how I do that in just a second. So I'm using the pointy end of a teasing comb just to kind of comb through the ends of my curls, make them a little bit softer and more natural, less clumped together. For my outfit, I'm dressing up this little olive dress from Target with this BCBG sparkly belt and these Antonio Milani just pointed little heels that I have on there. I did add some earrings. I don't know where they're from. They're just some kind of black drop earrings, but this is the finished makeup, hair, and outfit look.
Thank y'all for watching this video of me getting ready for a family dinner for my brother's birthday. If y'all haven't checked out my Valentine's Day video, please make sure that you do go check that out. Since the winner has not contacted me and it has been quite some time now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that they don't want the giveaway items, and I'm going to be starting up a new giveaway. These specific ones are not the ones I'm giving away, but I am giving away brand new versions of these. So I'm going to be giving away the Morphe 350 matte palette, as well as the Morphe 350 shimmer palette. I'm also giving away a MAC 217 blending brush and a Sephora Pro Tapered Crease Brush. These are some of my favorite brushes and I use them in almost all of my videos. So those are the items that I'm going to be giving away. The only thing that you have to do to win those items is you have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, of course, like this video, and then you have to comment down below 3 things you like about spring, or 3 things you are looking forward to about spring, and I will be contacting you by the time I post the next video. Hopefully I will be using these in the next video, and you can maybe recreate the look I'm gonna do. So yeah, anyways, thank y'all for watching this video, and thank y'all for listening to my super long intro and outro. If you would like to follow me on any of my social medias, those will be popping up throughout the end of this video, but I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!